And I'm back. Welcome back to Epic 40k. And this is the reorganization I've done while you weren't looking. It took a while, and I'm not exactly sure that it's the best way to go around it. I'm sorry, but I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to just continue having two strong regiments, and the other two I will fill out if I have any additional troops. Maybe I'll create one more and just try to do whatever I can with them. Anyways, so what I've got now is our first regiment is going to have 3 companies inside. The first company and the second company are pretty much like they were before. I've replaced thud guns with a unit of infantry here, so these were previously thud guns, and all the units of infantry have chimeras. And I took another company from one of the regiments we got. This has the Rough Rider squadron in them, because how could I not? It has one of the thud gun batteries, and it has another unit of infantry with chimeras. So all in all, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of chimeras with infantry in them to conduct our assaults. What we lack in this regiment is serious anti-tank stuff, and we've also got a lot of very fragile infantry. Those Imperial Guards, those Planet Guards are probably not going to do that well. What we've got that's anti-tank is these Rough Riders, if we can get close enough, and our heavies back here with the Chimeras. So next order of business for these guys is to get them some tanks. The second regiment, I've bought another company here, Vlad. It takes super heavies, 2 units of tanks, and 1 unit of infantry, and I filled those up from the Basilisk regiment that we've got. So the Hellhounds, the Demolisher tank squadron, some of the infantry are all here. Also, all of the artillery was put in here. So 2 bombard batteries, a ballistic battery, and the Death Strike missile battery. And this remains more or less the same. We can actually fix these up now. So these guys are light on infantry. They've got just 1 unit of infantry with chimeras, 1 unit of infantry without chimeras, which is going to be a bother. And they've got some tanks, they've got a lot of artillery, so they can just stand back and pound things. This is probably the heavier regiment that we've got, the heaviest, I should say. The hardest hitting. And that's gonna be fine. Right, and that leaves us the 9th Basilisk Regiment, which contains currently 1 unit of infantry, and the Pachenka Regiment, which contains almost nothing at all. 2 thud gun batteries, one of them consisting of just 1 battery, and 1 tactical platoon from Imperial Guards, so not great. Probably this is going to be the regiment I'm going to start building up, just because it's just slightly better equipped right now. Yeah, but we'll see. I'll still think of that. Maybe we'll get another regiment that's a little more worthwhile. Yeah, I definitely want to put some more tanks in here. I definitely want some chimeras for this infantry, or get rid of this infantry or something. Yeah, but I think this is going to be workable for now. And with that, and because I learned my lesson, let's make a save from now on, before starting each battle, so that I can replay them if something buggers up. Anyway, that said, let's end the turn, get the cutscene, and then we can continue. War buggies. Hello. Oh, that's rude. Alrighty then. Alright. Don't crash. Okay. Let's take one of our new regiments out for a spin. Actually, I'm much more interested to see this one in action. So you guys are going to continue going up here, so I suppose we'll start here. Right, and we get to select some weapons for our missiles. Barrage missile? No. So basically get 3 types of missiles. This missile replaces a salvo of plasma warheads which can pulverize an area. They also do a fine job of depleting void shields. Yep. So shields is something we're going to have to think about when we meet titans and gargants and stuff like that, the big wokey sort of things. For now it's nothing huge. This is a sort of anti-infantry and anti-missile weapon. Vortex. Vehicles can carry on one of these at a time, but their effects usually last for a long time. They create a powerful vortex of dark energy which destroys almost anything caught within it. Additionally, the vortex may remain on the map for more than 1 turn and might move across the battlefield. I like this, and there's also warp. Warp missile is often enough. It can pass through defensive shields and armor and will destroy almost any people or vehicles it hits. If it hits a gargant, it ignores its defenses before doing damage. So yeah, that's what we can choose. We're going to pick Vortex missiles because they're just much more fun than anything else. Just basically a black hole that sticks around the battlefield for a long time. Alright. And the deal with these things is that once I fire them, they disappear, so I only have one shot per. They don't have super long range either, so it's kind of tricky to fire them, but it does the job often. I think it doesn't have that long of a range, but I'm not sure now. Oh well, we'll check later. Okay then, so our first battle with substantial forces there. What are we going to do? The objectives are way behind there, so we're going to have to move forward. So I guess we'll move forward through here-ish. There's another way forward through here. And I think that's the way we're going to take mostly. Okay. So let's set up our demolishers. Somewhere where they can stand. There we go. Ah, there we go. Nice place for them. Let's set up our hellhounds. Hellhounds are flamethrower tanks, like the well, we haven't seen anything actually fire before that's a flame tank, so, and it's not likely that we're going to see these guys fire either. They're great anti-infantry. We'll see if I can actually use them for good effect. Our Lehman Russes. I wonder if that's a pun on anything. Okay, our herd of basilisks. I'm just going to just line them up nicely, and that's about it. And then we've got our bombards. Let's line them up, I guess, back here as well. We have more bombards. Yeah, this is going to be a very artillery heavy force. Nicely lined up. There we go. And then we got those death strikes, which we're going to put somewhere back here because I do believe that they don't have too long a range to actually play with, so we have to keep them fairly up close to the enemy, fire them as quickly as possible. Since they're vortexes, before we should fire them before we get too close. Let's load the infantry up. Where's our other chimera? Right, chimera's also probably somewhere in front-ish. Oh, there we go. Found the other chimera. Yeah. So we'll have the chimeras up front. We'll have the infantry fairly up front too, because we might actually come back with the chimeras to pick them up if we need to. And given that we have actually more forces, I feel that we probably don't have to plan quite as much as we did when we had smaller forces. We're just going to move all this forward and try to destroy any enemies in our path. Although there is certainly a lot of them. Dragster. Dragsters have this annoying shield. With this annoying shield, they can basically bounce bullets. So it's just as well that we've got our guys over here. Although we can't quite fire. Well, that's annoying, because we don't have line of sight. Okay. Now I think about it, if we have more troops, does that just mean that the enemy has more troops as well, always? Does it just scale like that? Alright. Let's hide the chimeras. Let's try bouncing some shots of that shield and see how it works. Yeah. Did you see that? It just changed direction and that was that. Let's fire at the building instead. Any more buildings? We hit something by accident. I just meant to topple the building though. Buildings are unnecessary contrivances there. Come on, just kill the building. I don't care about the infantry inside it. Oh my goodness. It begins. Alright, well. There we go. Nice and easy. Now let's take care of this one. Something there. I'm doing great at this aiming thing, although I guess it is only 26% of hitting. 26% chance of hitting, but still. Just goddamn fire. I mean, just goddamn hit, I suppose. Whatever. Now, there's some enemy units right there, which is really annoying. We could maybe try using our flamers, just get around there and maybe flame them, but well, I guess we'll try. Yeah, let's move up like that. If they come through here, we'll just like this. Yeah, just like that. And we'll move our infantry towards here, just in case we need to take care of those guys. Okay, not a huge movement this turn, but I don't think we need to hurry that much. And I want to fire off those Vortex missiles before I approach these. Because these are scary clusters there. Yeah. Everything else we're just leaving alone for now. There we go. 3 missiles. They should be able to fire at something by the end of by next turn, so we'll see. Still, we're slightly ahead. We managed to rout some units, kill off some infantry. Those guys just left with their shields wide open, so... More infantry around here. Oh, there we go. We saw some flame action. Not hugely effective, but it did work. Yeah, that's quite a lot of enemy units out there for us to deal with. That's fine. We can deal with them. Problem is, though, if the enemy force always scales up with our forces, that other regiment with all those infantry units in there, that's gonna be a bugger to fight with. Ah, whatever, let's just do it. There we go, a nice, pretty black hole. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, and that's gonna hang around in there for a while. It's wildly unpredictable, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna keep this one in reserve then. So, hello. There we go.
Sir.
Let's get you some experience, boys.
Sir.
Yeah, that infantry's working out.
Commissar.
I mean, just because I have just some leftover infantry, I can do some interesting things with them. You can't really fire at anything. You could. I bet you could as well, yeah. I'm always happy to use my bolters.
Sir.
There we go.
Sir. Commissar.
Nice. And I guess we'll just leave that here. Move very slightly forward. And let's fire. Okay, only really infantry left to fire at, nothing to fire at. Only infantry. I don't care about faraway infantry at the moment. Let's fire the demolisher. Why not? No, that didn't work. Come on. Nah. Annoying. Okay, what else have we got? So it'd be great to fire someone here. Maybe we can do some damage. Although it is only a basilisk, so probably aiming for someone's back would be a better idea. Yeah, that bounced. I guess he's... Oh, okay. I guess we can shoot at him. He's not underneath the shield, indicated by those hashtags over there. Hashtags, hash marks. Jesus. Okay. Nope. Come on. I have to say though, I'm getting annoyed with this artillery army already. I mean, it's nice and safe because you can just sit back and fire, but not that interesting. Oh yeah, I was supposed to kill off that building. Oh, never mind then. Too late now. Yeah. So we've got 3 of those shields, so I suppose we should expect 3 of those clusters of enemy tanks to appear somewhere. Anyway. Yep, they got routed. I mean, this is going pretty easily. And our infantry's running. These guys are running. Doesn't leave us much to play around with here close up, but that's good. That means at least it's not very risky. And there's these guys. And there's more of them. So yeah. Can't wait for the vortexes to start moving. There we go. That one moved, just slightly to the left. That one. Okay, that works for me. Yeah, as long as that hangs around there, we're not going anywhere close to that. but it is a fairly effective way of, you know, just disrupting the enemy. Okay. I guess this was a slightly better shot there. Not firing then.
Commissar. Commissar.
What's up?
Commissar.
You can't fire there because of these boxes or something?
Commissar.
I suppose so.
Commissar.
There we go.
Commissar.
Alright. Well, so far so good. Guess we'll move these guys a little forward. And we'll try to get these guys back here. Oh, green troops. Yeah, half of them are green now, but that's fine. We'll get them to veteran status in no time. Forward, forward. Why not? I want to put the fire here, actually. There we go. Nice and clean. Everybody else can just wait for Overwatch fire. And now the artillery. I really wish there was some way I could get them to fire all at once. I don't think there is. Fire back detachment or anything like that. I think. They're just moving information, I think. Let's give it a go. No. Well. No. No option for that, as far as I can tell. No. I was supposed to fire at this guy with his back turned towards us, but I didn't, so there you go. Well, that's done. It's almost too easy. Like, I'm actually contemplating raising the difficulty so that there'd be more of them, so it'd be slightly harder. But then I'll just do this for longer. So I don't know. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, there we go. I think we're done. Who's firing? Whatever. I guess we missed some bombards. Okay. Well, someone's closing in. Oh, someone's close enough to fire and hit our demolisher, and the demolition is still alive. That's new. Okay, this vortex didn't move. This vortex, oh, it disappeared. Too bad. The vortexes can be fun. Okay, that was actually a pretty good place. Yep. Fire over there. There we go.
Commissar.
You guys move up. You guys move up. Nice. 2 forward.
Sir.
Yeah, move up 1 forward. I don't think there's a point in moving the Hellhounds just yet, although this one I'd like to get back with the group. I'd like them to operate as a group. Thank you. Yeah, nothing, nothing, nothing. Just infantry. Just infantry. Just infantry. Okay then. Let's get back to this. Building destroy. Okay. Wasn't really what I wanted. Wow. Your guy's aims is way off. Okay, I guess that works. Let's use our bombards for this. Nope. I mean, it works, but it wasn't what I wanted. I just want to destroy that goddamn building. Ah! So the enemy is holding both objectives, I think, and we're still winning pretty handily. Yes, he is holding both objectives. And we're winning pretty handily. 13, almost 1400 to 800. Just... Ah, there we go. Just on the amount of casualties we're inflicting, which works for me. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this one. Nope. Let's try that one. Nope. We should actually probably start taking care of these guys now. Let's try for the tank though. And we'll use the Lehman Rosses to clear out the infantry, I guess, because it's... I just noticed how close to the artillery it is. So... Hello. Can you use your bolters for this? Okay then. That's far away. That I don't care about.
Sir.
Commissar.
Okay. Next turn, I think I did everything. Wow. Maybe I should have stuck to 4 regiments and just do everything with these smaller regiments. It just seems a little bit more fun. But this amount of points is just... like, it's not really... Nothing interesting is really happening. That wasn't happening before. Ah, shit. Oh, that's happening. We're going to take more losses. Okay, that moved. It's getting closer to us, which isn't great. That one stayed still. Okay. Yeah, losing these tanks, not a great idea.
Commissar. Commissar.
So I wasn't exactly planning to moving them that far ahead. I thought that was just 1 square, but it wasn't.
Sir.
And there you go.
Sir.
That infantry is gone. Ah yes, we can fire at all these tanks.
Commissar.
Let's them. I'm sure that'll do wonders. Yeah. We'll stay put here, I suppose. We'll we'll just continue pounding on the enemy. The tank's right there. To artillery. I suppose. There we go. I mean, they're just on average effective. I mean, we have 12 units that fire. They're going to take out 1 or 2 enemy units per turn, which is sufficient for our needs. So yeah. As long as we don't let the enemy get too close to them, they're fine. Don't always destroy anything, but when they do, it's nice. Also, they cause a lot of suppression when they fire, so that's fine too. I mean, so even if they don't destroy anything, it usually works out in our favor. Yeah, get rid of those guys, mostly so that the enemy can just wiggle them about and cause us to fire instead of firing at the tanks. Well, at least that's the idea I've got just now. Alright, where's... there you go. A little annoyed about this demolisher. What can you do? The problem is with all these boxes around here, it's kind of hard for them to fire back. So, whatever. Enemy units running away. They've got about 500 points left. We've got about 1300 points. Well, 1250 points left. So winning handily still. The Vortex is still out there. There we go. Okay, that Vortex is gone. And that Vortex is gone. We can start moving forward if we want to. We might not. I mean, just look at this slaughter. We could just continue doing what we're doing here.
Commissar.
Wonder if they can penetrate at all. They can do one thing. They can waste the enemy's return fire capability. Or is it just that we've got such low... no. The range is fine. Okay. Demolisher has a much lower range than I remembered, which is interesting. We still have our last cannons there. Oh. Crap. Okay, well, never mind. That's gonna have to do. No, just... there we go.
Sir. Sir.
Okay. We can continue firing then. What's that out there? Oh, just infantry running away? Okay, that's fine by me. And more! I'm sorry guys, I know this is boring, but what can you do? That's the forces we've got. If it were up to me, we'd have tanks and titans and not much artillery at all. But since we have got tanks and artillery, there's really no point using anything else. At least not in this situation. This force will be more interesting to play if there's an actual titan on the other side though. That's going to be intriguing how we're going to deal with that. Let's try this. Okay, that's some kind of effect there. And stay out. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. You can fire at anything. You can fire at some infantry out here, which I guess you can do. Let's waste some of those battle cannon rounds. Okay. You don't have anything to fire at. Okay. Shit. Okay. We survived. We're okay. Nah. God damn it.
Sir.
We're going to assault you, you'll see.
Commissar.
Just put some pressure on him,
Commissar.
so that maybe he won't be able to fire next turn, maybe?
Sir.
There we go, at least something hit. I guess I should have gone closer and applied the demolisher, but no luck. No, I haven't thought it through, I suppose. Luck has nothing to do with it. Can we? Yes, we can. There we go. A bit of encirclement, never hurt anybody. No. There we go. Shit. What's that? Ah, crap. Didn't notice those guys. Yeah, I didn't notice them at all. Well. Let's try taking some of them out. We've got all this artillery after all. Come on. There we go. So actually, you can fire, right? Nah. Not that it matters. I was just curious. Anyway, hopefully he gets enough suppression to just get out of there. Yeah, another hit, no penetration. Another one, that's 3 hits, no penetration. Miss. And a miss. Okay, well, hope you guys got insurance, is all I'm saying. Yeah. Well, you can fire your battle cannon over there once. That's enough. I guess that's okay. Could move up our our heavies out there, but I don't really want to risk them. They're just too fragile, and those chimeras and those tanks are still up for firing, I think. So, whatever. Take our lumps. Yeah. Lumps. That was actually going pretty horribly. I mean, lost 2 tanks. That's like 100 points or something. And we have everything going our own way. Whatever. This turn, though, I'm thinking I might be a little smarter and move up my demolishers a little bit so that they can fire from their demolisher cannon, which I suppose is something that we might use. I don't know, it sounds like something that could take out tanks. I honestly forgot to check. See in a bit, I suppose. Oh, there we go. One left over here. And I think we should slowly start moving up and maybe try to take the objective, because, I mean, I don't know. Is just firing going to be enough?
Commissar.
Sir.
There we go.
Commissar. Commissar.
Who needs chimeras when you've got feet? What is the demolisher? 90 penetration, that sounds like a lot. But range 10, which sounds like pistol range? Huh. Well, there you go. You just concentrate on infantry. Okay then. Let's take you out of hiding. Let's figure this out. Start moving up. And if there's infantry around, we've got flamethrowers, so that should be okay. Okay, one unit of infantry somewhere out there. Some, very cold. There's still that shield over here, probably hiding something underneath, or at least there's a chance. Can't use your bolter, can you? Still can't use your bolter. But you can use your battle cannon, so do that. There we go. Waste some last cannons over here. You get up there.
Commissar.
Sir.
Infantry forward.
Commissar.
They're sort of... There's an interesting way of using them as a shield, I suppose. Just have them move forward in front of the tanks. They'll catch all the shots. Or that's the hope I currently have. And then there's those guys. And then we've got artillery. Which I suppose we can fire at anything they see because there's only two things to fire at. Come on. Click, 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 click. No. I wish it just went faster. Damn it. Is there anything in the options about that? I wonder. It just sounds... Nope. Gotta probably just movies. What is this? Stuff I don't remember. Okay. Come on. Do it already. Just kill them. Kill the other ones. We can go home. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I seriously hope the AI is going to throw something harder at us in the future, because it's just not particularly interesting doing that. Just standing back and firing, not worrying about losses, stuff like that.
Sir.
Right, those guys are behind the
Sir.
thing, so we don't really have an angle on them.
Sir.
Infantry forward.
Sir. Sir.
Two flamethrowers. 3 flamethrowers and the demolishers. There we go. There's one unit we can fire at, so let's do that. Boring. Sorry. Didn't realize this would be so boring. This new regiment of ours. Well. Can't have everything, I suppose. Come on. Yeah, we do need to take those objectives because then we won't have to kill everything, and killing everything is going to be a bother. Wonder what actually is there for us to take care of still. Yeah, just go forward.
Commissar.
Sir.
Like that. Like that.
Sir.
Commissar.
Yeah, just go forward. I'm so bored. Yeah, over here-ish. Over here-ish. Just go forward. That wasn't even the demolisher, which I thought it was. Go forward, you go. Yeah. Like, I don't even care. Hi. Wow. Anticlimactic there. Hi.
Sir. Sir. Sir.
There we go. Just fire our infantry at them. There we go. Move forward. There we go.
Sir.
Move the infantry
Commissar.
forward.
Commissar.
There we go. No, okay. Yeah, I think I remember why I never finished the game. Gets a little boggy. Now this... I mean, we're losing morale faster than they are, which is a problem. So we either have to kill them all, or get those objectives. I think we actually do just need to get all those objectives. Hello? Because I don't think it's possible to actually... Although, no, I know it is technically possible to just hit straight on and penetrate. It's not easy though. Ah, there we go. It has to hit, it has to penetrate, and it has to then penetrate the vehicle itself. And hopefully it doesn't hit anything of ours that we like. How about this one then? Let's fire at that one. Yeah, just bouncing. That one went through, but not enough. So with those shields and things, it's good to have a warp missile. Warp missile goes through the shields, so I could take care of those pretty easily. Maybe next time around we should consider that. Also Vortex shield, Vortex missile fired on one of those. The Vortex could take out the dragster without worrying about the shield, so yeah. Which is in fact what I was trying to do, but then I got distracted. Well, kind of went through. I don't think those things are armed though. Are you armed? No. So we don't have to worry per se.
Commissar.
Alright, just move forward then. Let's just take that objective. And if these guys don't do anything, then they'll shoot us. No problem. Or we could close assault them, I suppose. Do we want to close assault them though? Could flame them. Shit. Hello. Didn't see you there. Nope. Some infantry left over, which I didn't expect. I thought it was just the two buggers with the shields. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Well, we do have to watch out. Okay. Let's unload our units. Let's start firing.
Commissar.
There we go. I mean, by now I'm pretty certain that we've got overwhelming force here.
Sir.
So no worries. You
Commissar.
can fire at anything, you can fire at anything. You just move in this direction. Okay. You move out there. Actually disembark. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah, there we go. This infantry I don't feel like moving. You could fire over here. Let's do that. Didn't really work. Didn't really work. I just fired those barrels, I think. Yeah, that works. Could clear those barrels out a bit. Do we care though? Also, do we want to risk hitting our own units? Which is likely. I mean, not super likely, but it's certainly possible. Let's just fire over there. You know what? Let's just leave it alone. Ah, it's kind of scary. There we go. They went into close assault. That's interesting. Oh! Okay, so artillery got them in the end, that's good. Well, that freaked me out a little. There we go. There we go. Everyone's dead now. Yeah, lost one Demon Ross and lost one Demolisher. Sadness. Okay, that's it for this video. See you next time where we'll take the other regiment for a spin. I'm sure that's not going to be a long and annoying battle.